Taming Sari often appears in Malay legends, especially in the story of Hangkok, as the only Keris, as the only weapon capable of injuring him. Furthermore, the legend had it that the mystical Keris Taming Sari could fly and seek out the enemy, just like modern missiles. Not only that, but it would rattle in its shape. Not only that, but it would even rattle in its shape and warn its owner of potential danger. Some legends even said that the weapon had an enchantment that made anyone who wields it physically invulnerable. As you all know, the legend of Hangkok and Keris Taming Sari is when the Keris Taming Sari is used to kill Hang Jebat after 7 days of dueling with Hangkok. The Keris is rumored to be the only weapon capable of harming Hangkok, the greatest warrior in his time. We had done extensive research on Keris Taming Sari as preparation for this speech. Throughout this speech, we would like to bring forth a few reasons why we believe the authenticity of the Keris Taming Sari legend, which are the fact that there is physical evidence of the Keris Taming Sari, that there are a lot of information on Keris Taming Sari, and Keris Taming Sari had become an instrument of greatness of the Sultan of Perak.
There is a picture of Keris Taming Sari taken from Sultan Perak official website that shows the physical appearance of the Keris Taming Sari. The Keris is made of 91 different types of metal. Its wooden part or sapit in Malay, as well as the lower part of the wooden shield is covered in gold leaf. Keris Taming Sari is categorized as Keris Terapang Gabus. Keris Terapang Gabus come from Keris Panjang, which is the highest status amongst the Keris family. It is only used by kings and royal court officials, according to Travel Hadith Blog Paragraph 4. There are some of them who are still disputing the authenticity of the Keris Taming Sari in Istana Iskandaria. Perak Museum Director Nur Janati Ibrahim said that the Keris is genuine and not a replica, as claimed by some individuals. This is from the web of Jejak Dawai site. Next, the fact that there are physical evidence of Keris Taming Sari on the existence of Keris Taming Sari. The Keris Taming Sari is neatly placed in Istana Iskandaria, Kuala Kangsar, Perak, and now stored along with 36 other Perak instruments in a special safe at Istana Iskandaria, according to Jejak Dawai website. Keris Taming Sari, which was once on view at Bukit Chandra Sultan Azlan Shah Gallery. The Keris Taming Sari was also shown to the public with the permission of Sultan Azlan Shah, Sultan of Perak. Its objective is to put the privilege of admiring Hang Tuah Dagger to exposure and to provide a more clear picture of it. This is based on Jejak Dawai website. Now that I have talked about the fact that there is a physical evidence that Keris Taming Sari neatly placed in Kuala Kangsar, Perak, and it was once habited at Sultan Azlan Shah Gallery, let's look into the next point.
Now that I had talked about the fact that the physical evidence of Keris Taming Sari is neatly placed in Kuala Kangsar, Perak, it was once exhibited at Sultan Azlan Shah Gallery. Let's look into the next point. There is a lot of information on Keris Taming Sari, such as when Muhammad Ramli Rahman, lecturer of the Academy of Malay Studies, University of Malaysia (UM), said that the Keris Taming Sari is told in Hikayat Hang Tuah and Malay history, as well as several other Malay manuscripts. The whole Keris is filled with gold leaves. It is said that the Keris can fly and chase after enemies in any direction, and it is also said that Hang Tuah gave the Keris to Tun Mamat to give to Sultan because he was too ashamed to free Sultan after failed to bring Putri Gunung Ledang to the Sultan Melaka. This is according to Sultan Perak official website. There is also a manuscript written specially of Keris Taming Sari in the 19th century by Abdul Samad Fakih Abdullah Tok Kulai Condong from Kelantan. This manuscript consisted of annotated drawings detailing the weapon make and work, according to the University Putra Malaysia Institutional Repository. Next, the journey of the Keris Taming Sari from Taming Sari to now in position from the position of Taming Sari to now in position of Sultan Perak. With reference from orangperak.com, I have researched the journey of the dagger starting from when the Keris had been won by Hang Tuah in a duel with Taming Sari, its first owner. After his friend's Hang Tuah banishment, after a conflict in Melaka, Keris Taming Sari fell to the hand of Hang Jebat. Hang Jebat felt that his friend's Hang Tuah banishment is unfair and rebelled against Sultan Melaka. Hang Tuah is called back to the castle and killed Hang Jebat using the Keris. The Keris is then passed back to Sultan Melaka. When Melaka was attacked by Portugal, the royal family retreated to Kampar, Sumatra, and the Keris Taming Sari is handed down to his son, Raja Muzaffar, who then go to Perak to become its first sultan. Keris Taming Sari later became the regalia of the Perak Sultanate since 1528 until now.
Keris Taming Sari became an instrument of greatness of the Sultan of Perak, according to Jejak Dawai website. The Keris Taming Sari has been inherited to the new owner, which according to Pusaka Gayung website, Sultan Mahmud brought this Keris with him to Kampar, Sumatra when he left Melaka. Sultan Muzaffar Shah, the last Sultan of Melaka, then brought the Keris Taming Sari to Perak to be used as a symbol of greatness in the coronation ceremony of the first Sultan of Perak. The Keris Taming Sari has been the legal right of the Sultan of Perak since 1528 after it was inherited by the Sultan of Melaka. Sultan Mahmud Shah to the first Sultan of Perak, Sultan Muzaffar Shah, according to Jejak Dawai website. Next, the most superior and respected dagger because of its age which span hundreds of years. From the way of Mahara Bukisha MBS, this Keris Taming Sari has been used in the custom of royal greatness, and these tools are used in the coronation ceremony across the time. Based on Jejak Dawasa website, the Keris Taming Sari is inseparable from the national history. It became a symbol of the royal sultan of Perak greatness, which is due to its age of over 500 years. Undeniably, Keris Taming Sari is a part of Perak heritage, thus this well-known dagger is proven exists through the history of Melaka and Perak.
Undeniably, Keris Taming Sari is part of the Perak heritage. Thus, this well-known dagger is proven exists throughout the history of Melaka and Perak. Before we end our speech, we hope that the points that we have seen are able to make a difference about in your perception on Keris Taming Sari, especially with evidence that the Keris Taming Sari existed and not just a replica. A lot of information on the Keris Taming Sari, and it is an instrument of state greatness. No Keris is more famous or great in Malay society than Keris Taming Sari, according to common perception. Malaysians should be proud of their artistic heritage, which is rich in history and similar to and recognized by other countries. Basically, the Keris Taming Sari is true because there is a picture of the Keris. There are individuals who have confirmed that the dagger does exist, and this dagger has reached the Sultan of Perak. Martin Luther King Jr. once noted that we are not makers of history, we are made by history. Thank you very much.